Hello there, everybody. Sabatanai2 aka Nightmare, and welcome finally back to Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. HArdith. Oh God, no! Don't go to that. Don't go. Oh no! Okay, so thanks to there's actually been quite a lot of new stuff that has been added. So unfortunately, I think it's because of the changes and a lot of the stuff that was, in the original HArdith mode. Let's just say we gotten quite a bit done, or I'm gonna have to kind of go back through all of this, but thankfully that is okay. I can kind of take this opportunity to go ahead and see what else has changed, which means next video might actually be a tiny bit delayed. But however, one of the bigger changes that was added is now that there's a strength and a magic split, which is actually pretty cool. Very good, very welcome change right off the bat. It's nice and easy to see. Also, leadership. Grants +5 hit, +3 avoidance to all ally units per star. That's actually a pretty neat that's pretty neat. Damn. That's actually really cool. Already I'm kind of liking some of the changes, which I'm kind of wondering if there's been... Of course, he's got the counter ability. Oh well, this should be relatively easy to handle, I think. Also, 1 to 2 range. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting to say the least. Yeah, it'll take me a little bit to kind of get back to where I last left off, but I think it should be relatively fair and easy, I think. So, the video might be a tad delayed, but I'll see what I can do about trying to breeze through a lot of this stuff to kind of get back to where I was, where I left off. Might take a little bit of a while, but I hope you guys understand. Sorry. So anyway, as I am currently redoing these chapters, I guess I can go ahead and take the time to kind of talk about some of the stuff that, well, admittedly I've missed from being able to play this, so I'm honest to goodness just looking forward to being able to just enjoy how, well, regardless how good this game is. Then again, this is still a mod, so again, I'm actually looking quite forward to seeing what has been added. I mean, sure, I might have lost my save file, but I think that's okay in the long run. Mostly this gives me the time to kind of refamiliarize myself with a lot of the characters, and also just being able to remember exactly what to do. Hell, what I did was I kind of went back and looked back at some of my other older videos, to kind of see, okay, let's see, what happens here, and then just from there, I just did what I usually just did. And I've just been kind of replaying this, just kind of get back to the point where I was at. Because I wanted to start back with going through, Ephraim's story next. Oh, dear Lord. Garcia, please don't get yourself killed, man. Oh, thank God you did something less. That wasn't... Okay, thank you. Rescue. Get the fuck over here. Alright. Move my boys over here. Alright. But anyway, that's kind of what I got going on right now. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Bitch, you can't even hit me. Cheeky little prick. Ooh. Oh, well, I can heal him if he gets hurt. A lot more than I thought he was going to get hurt, but you know what? It's okay. I can effectively heal him. Which is great. Basically, it's better than nothing. Good boy. Okay, realistically, Eric. Okay, they're going. In danger right now. But yeah. Kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to get myself refamiliarized. I'm already, I haven't really forgotten much of anything so far, which is great. I remember the majority of it, as well as some of the lingering stuff that I was still worried about, like me learning, I want to learn why, the war even started. What was up with this Emperor Vergarde suddenly doing just, seemingly out of nowhere, attacking, friends and allies alike. Just wondering why the hell he would do that. Just, it makes no sense, So, seems like a very good opportunity for me to kind of reacquaint myself. And honestly, that's something that I want to do. So basically, as soon as I get the opportunity to do Ephraim's, that's where we're going to continue off. So I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to make it or get to that point today. I hope I can. I can at least try. I'm gonna try to lure the enemies around me. But yeah. It might take me a little bit of a while. It might take me a little while, but I promise, I'll try to get back to the point where I left off. I gotta say, turning off the animations makes things go by a lot smoother, surprisingly. I'd say the only problem that I'm really gonna have trouble with right now is trying to get everybody's supports back to the point where they were last at. That's going to be a bit of a problem, unfortunately. Well, I think we should be relatively fine if I can pull it off. But it might take a little bit of time. So what I'm going to do is once I get to that point where I'm back at Ephraim's, whenever I can get to the point where I can control Ephraim, because my original goal was I was going to do the stories of Ephraim and Aruka, like, back to back. Have it be a little bit different, you know? Oh, there we go. Wary Fighter, one of the best freaking abilities that I could have. But, that was my initial goal. I do remember that the supports that I did have set up were Neimi, Colm, Lute and Artur, Neimi and Colm, and I had maxed out Aruka and Seth's. Mostly because that shit's romantic as fuck, and I totally ship it.
Nice try, bitch. You can't even double me now. How do you like them apples, you asshat?
Oh, that reminds me, I should probably go ahead and go over what I'm going to be doing to make each route a little bit different. So, my initial thought is, for Aruka's route, any of the magic users that I get, I'm going to be focusing on. So that includes characters like Lute and Artur, or if there are any other magic users that I'll be able to get my hands on. And for the Ephraim route, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on the physical units. So, oh, and that's another thing that I'm going to change up a little bit here. For Aruka's, I'm not entirely sure if I can get Amelia in Ephraim's route or not, but if I can't, what I'll probably do is I'll focus on Ross for Ephraim's route and Amelia for Aruka's route. Only if I can't get Amelia in, Ephraim's route. Something tells me I might be able to, but just to be safe. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm going to be planning on, to kind of make each route a little bit different. That way I can focus a little bit more on other characters. Obviously, there are going to be some characters that I'm going to be focusing on no matter what. Example being like Joshua, just because, maybe I kind of like doing this voice. Also, for some reason, I think Natasha and Joshua would make themselves a pretty cute couple. Know what I mean? I don't know. This is basically shipping wars in a nutshell. At least that's kind of what I've got going on for right now. Other than that, I'm not entirely sure if this video is probably going to be actually quite short, considering how much I am just currently breezing through this. I think that is because the first few chapters of this game, or specifically with this complete overhaul of the HArdith mode mod, he hasn't worked too much on these chapters alone. He's been focusing more on the chapters where I left off. So everything is going to be much more harder from now on after I've completed, at least up to the point where I ended up having to, stop for obvious reasons. But in that regard, what I can probably do is, if I have time, with the time that I've got set up right now, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to make it to that point where I'm going to be able to play through at least one chapter. But in the meantime, if I can pull it off, I'm going to try to grind up everybody, and I'm going to try to get back the exact supports that I initially left off on, which is going to be kind of a pain in the butt, because that means I'm going to have to kind of go back over the original footage, as I do not have the original save file. Wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I do. I can go ahead and check the save file from both, Aruka's side, see which supports that I've already got unlocked, and we'll just go from there, It might be a pain in the butt, but I think with how much fun I've been having with this game, I think it'll be definitely worth it, you know what I mean? I mean, that way I can officially continue exactly how I left off the last time. Get out of my sight, Sar. Give Aruka that sweet level up, baby. Oh boy, got up to the rank to C, baby. Alright. Holy crap. Okay, now we're back to the Ephraim chapter. Hooray! Actually, what I can do is I can kind of go over my, you know... I noticed that since I've been playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, I have been getting a little bit better with how far I can actually get in a single run. I mean, realistically, I can actually complete these maps, I think, relatively easily now to this point. Oh yeah, now that I know that Orsan's a backstabbing traitor, I wonder if I can just kind of swap over his items and give them to somebody else. I think somebody else would be able to put it to better use than that traitorous bastard. You know what I mean? Oh, for fuck's sake, don't fucking at me! Aw, that's so close, though. Oh well. But yeah. Actually, I wonder what would happen if I could get Orsan killed, now that I think about it. It's got me curious. Now here's the other question. Is he gonna survive? Yes, he is. Thank God for that. Oh boy. Hi there. I'm being a bit of a lousy person. I'm getting my units killed like nobody's business right now. And all because I'm getting quite hasty with my decision-making. On another note, at least I get to listen to this sweet-ass tune, you know what I mean? Alright, we'll just go ahead and use the Regin Leaf. Fuck you. Can you do much? Wow. Dead. Whoopsie. That was an accident. So yes, I do have to offer a bit of an apology, as this is taking me just a tiny bit longer than I thought it would. However, I mean, I think it's relatively not that bad, I think. It's just gonna take me a little bit of time to actually pull through and manage to pull this off. Sorry. Ironically, I guess technically that means that there's probably not gonna be a video today, which, I mean, aside from this, I do apologize on that front. I know it probably does not sound all that fair, but like I said, I kind of really want to get back into this. And thankfully, it's not taking me as long as I thought it did. I'd say the only map that's really caused me any trouble so far would have to be that map involving Ephraim and all that. But other than that, I think we're still relatively good. It shouldn't take me... I think if I pull an all-nighter, I might be able to finally get back to the point where I last left off. And if so, I can then take the time to figure out when, like... or all of the support conversations that I basically kind of missed out on a little bit here, or I need to kind of get back. It shouldn't take me that long. I mean, once I've gotten access to both, you know, I'd had to kind of redo the map that had Amelia on Aruka's side, so I'd say that might be the only thing that might take me just a tiny bit of time to pull off. But other than that, I think we are relatively good. Hope. But anyway, yeah, so you kind of guys know why there really wasn't much of a video at all today aside from this, and this is the reason why. I hope you guys understand. I do apologize if some people were kind of hoping that there would be another Pokemon episode or something like that. Well, I will apologize on that front, that gotta get this taken care of. But anyway, thank you very much for listening to this little... I'm not entirely sure what the hell to call it at this point, considering, but thank you all very much for just kind of taking the time to listen to me ramble on at this point, and I guess I'll see you guys whenever I'm able to get a video ready. So hopefully we'll be able to get back into this relatively soon. I'm hoping that we can get started on this week. I will try to make up for the lack of a video whenever I have time. Unfortunately, because of how my internet speed has suddenly pitifully dropped down, I'm not entirely sure when my provider is going to get back to fixing it. The download's fantastic. It's just the upload. The speed is so dramatically lowered, it kind of abysmally sucks. And it's back to the point where it takes me forever just to upload a single video, and I hate that. I hate that quite a bit. I had finally gotten to the point I'd gotten used to not having to keep my computer on all night just to get a single video uploaded. Yeah, it freaking took me almost 30 minutes to get a single episode of DS Ire up last night. It sucked. But, yeah. So, that's kind of the deal that's going on right now. I hope you guys understand. I apologize again. And, well, yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of to talk about here. So, thank you guys very much for listening to me ramble on like a mook. And I guess I'll go ahead and see you guys next time.